Investigation that's lingered for almost 3 decades and trial that lasted for 3 months. Lots of legal questions now that the verdicts are in for the father-son pair accused in the killing of Kristen Smart. Attorney Mark Reichel with me now live to talk more about the kind of trial that many throughout our region never thought would happen. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
First, two juries deciding the fate of 45-year-old Paul Flores and his 81-year-old father, Ruben. Ruben's jury made up their mind first, but their verdict wasn't announced until Paul's panel had finished their deliberations. Did you expect it to be a split situation, one guilty, one not guilty?
Yes, actually, I had a very strong feeling that that Paul was going to be convicted, specifically on his post-offense behavior. In this case, they brought in future victims, basically those that said after this happened that he had sexually assaulted them. Tremendous emotional impact on the jurors, I think, which would make them think somebody has to put a stop to this. And then with regard to the father, somebody who's a lot older, okay, whose role would be a lot less. And I think he was somewhat sympathetic to the jurors because they could say, look, this is someone's son. So as a result, they could see how a family member would do anything to help their other family member out, especially their child. So his age and that relationship may have pushed the jury a little emotionally to say, we want to let the father go. He was only looking at 3 years maximum anyway for this. So that's how I predicted that's how this outcome would be, and this time I got it right.
Why was it most appropriate for two different juries to be looking at culpability separately from the outside looking in? And you kind of just referenced this. I think for a layperson at first blush, it seems very logical to think my son's done something. I have to help him, even if it means concealing a body. But the jury said Ruben wasn't involved.
Yeah, look, it's a great idea to have these two juries, is it saves money from having two separate trials. And it wouldn't be fair to try them together, honestly, because the father it's called the spillover effect. Suppose there was tremendous evidence of the son's involvement in the murder, and then he's sitting next to his father. A lot of jurors would just guilt by association. So in this case, you had two juries. So one jury for the father would only hear about his involvement, and actually that's fair. So it worked in this instance. We don't know whether or not, the father was involved in some way, but he certainly was not convicted here. So the system worked in this case.
Kristen Smart's family and the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff both promising that this case is not over until they're able to bring her home, in essence, until they find her remains. Ruben Flores has been acquitted for helping to conceal her remains after multiple searches near his home. And if investigators are able to find her, they may find evidence that directly points to Ruben, but he can't be charged again, right?
No, the double jeopardy clause of the U.S. Constitution, you can't be tried twice, especially if you have been acquitted. Especially if you've been acquitted, they can't try you again. They could, selectively find something. If they could prove he was involved, they can charge him with lying if the lie occurred within a statute of limitations of maybe 3 years. Okay, if they've interviewed him within 3 years of finding the body and he denies any involvement and they can prove he was, they can then charge him with some type of false statement. But for now, I think that this family is an amazing family. They are a tremendous, great role model for the rest of us on how to be citizens in America. They really, really, really deserve our respect and our adulation. I do hope they find, closure at some point, and perhaps this father can speak with his son at some point, and the two of them can do the right thing and, let this family have closure and help in any way to find the body.
Well, definitely the Smarts have persevered over what would, fell lesser folks. This has been just a huge, huge undertaking for them. And yesterday, her father saying that Kristen is loved and remembered and celebrated every day. Thank you so much for your insight about all the legal wranglings in this case. We appreciate you.
Thank you so very much. Good to see you.